Smoke a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThoughtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Alright, bet. So, in the midst of DJing the strips and, you know, making a name, other ways that you were doing so, is this where you might have encountered, because you know, you're Lil Jairmy DJ, is this where you encountered him at this time, or where exactly did y'all meet and lock in at that point in time?
It was a collective thing, but it was more outside of the club world that we kind of bumped. You know, we kind of rubbed shoulders. Like, he was active, not even rapping or things like that. Like, we kind of was in the, you know what I'm saying? He from the east side for real, and it was more of that. But, you know, later on, you know, he came around in the clubs. I met Jairmy at like 16, 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he been outside for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been. But when he started rapping and really taking it serious, we rocked out. We rocked out. But it wasn't like I met him in a club. Like most artists, you'll meet in a club and you'll build your relationship with him in the club. It was you know, outside the club, and then that's what you really trying to do. Like, all right, well, I got this going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we just been rocking since then. It just was you know, it was solid on that end.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, now talking like being a youngest strip club owner in the city, being a DJ in the strip club, where you kind of like just watching and picking up the game, like had that already been like, you know, if you're a hustler in the back of your mind, is that already your plan? Like, okay, I think I can goddamn open this up, I see the money coming through this, whoop-de-whoop, however, or did that come later on down the line?
Corona did it. Like, I ain't never seen that much money in the city, ever. Like, it was never that much money just being circulated. So I never even wanted to have a club. I was the type of guy that looked at it like, shit, man, I ain't got no bills. I ain't got no, you know, I ain't got to pay no rent at these clubs, and I could go in there, make me a couple $1,000 a night, make more money damn near than any owner in the city, and I ain't got the responsibility. That's how my mindset was at the time. But man, Corona, them niggas had that money, man. Yeah. Hey man, them niggas had all them goddamn Corona loans and unemployment. Man, them niggas the rich out here. I ain't never seen that shit. Niggas come from everywhere. So like I was like, man, I wasn't fucking with the clubs and shit. I was like, man, I need my own spot. And, you know, everything, it just happened. It happened perfect time. I really wasn't looking for it. It just happened. I wasn't even fucking with strip clubs at the time. I was just out here and shit. It just happened. But them niggas was rich. And I got the end of it. Like, I got maybe like 6 months of the leftovers. I ain't even get. It's some club owners that should be millionaires off of Corona, man. Them niggas that can't spend some money, man.
Yeah. If you can talk about it, talk like the most, you know, that you might have seen come through the club or a club in one night.
Man, niggas used to come in the club and get 10s and 15s on like you gotta understand that Corona money, niggas was popping for 20s a day. Yeah. They spending 5 and 10 at the Gallo and going to the strip club spending 5 and 10. And it's a crew of niggas. These niggas will come from, man, it was a crew of Detroit niggas, Chicago niggas. It's niggas that still live here. Them niggas was rich a couple years ago. Like, I just seen it, bro. I see a few of my friends, they was owning, they own the clubs or whatever. I used to work for them. So I was in their business like, damn, like how many ones y'all ran through today? Like, what type of money y'all made? Man, that's what made me like, man, I gotta get my own spot. Like I gotta get some of that money, because I couldn't get it. Like, you can have your bitch that's down with you or whatever, she can get some of that paper, but like, it ain't like, it ain't nothing like getting it all. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that just drove me to getting it. But I like I said, I caught the ass end of it. I ain't catch the beginning, man. The beginning, when them niggas was coming outside, because you know, Houston was the only thing open. There wasn't no other city in the world open. Like, nigga, we was on CNN. The biggest like summer pool party. You remember that?
Yeah.
Man, shit. Everybody came out here. Like that pool party. Them the Goodfella niggas. Man, them niggas made Houston the talk of the world. Like, we was on CNN. Like, you know what I'm saying? They really trying to blast their ass, but they really turned the town up. Cause everybody came, bro. The day after that shit aired all over the world. Man, shit. The city was lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And shit, it was on after that. But I only been having my club a year and 9 months now. So I caught the ass end of that corona, man. I sure wish I would have been 6 months before that. Man, I'd be riding around this bitch Rolls Royce. I'm talking about all that shit, man. But something gonna shake. Like, it ain't good as it need to be, but it's still cool. It's still some paper.